Hey, look, I'm wearing a sweater. Eh? Sweating my balls off yesterday, and now I'm wearing a sweater. Welcome to Reykjavik. The weather was exceedingly predictable during my time here, so I started my trip out at the Blue Lagoon. I took an airport bus out there, super easy and manageable, and I stayed at this hotel. Holy goddamn shit, you guys. So this is the most money I've ever spent on any kind of lodging situation. But holy fucking hell. So this is the retreat spa at the Blue Lagoon, which is stupid expensive, but there's also extremely limited places to stay out here. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. This is my closet. I love my closet. I'm eating dinner at 9 p.m. so that I don't go to sleep between now and then. But I just got in bed to just watch some TV and relax a little bit. And it's the nicest bed. I have to leave in 16 hours. How are they gonna make me do that? Aside from the stunning natural landscape and there being a giant, really nice bathtub in this marvelous suite, I was like, what is it that's making this seem so nice? It is so quiet. This is wild. Have I not experienced quiet? Good morning. This was my view when I first woke up. So here's the thing. They would not let me take any footage inside the spa itself. Just know that the pool is filled with silica, I believe, and it was just salty and minerally and thick, and it was like a really thick hot tub. Really, it was lovely, but my hair, I had to condition the absolute fuck out of my hair. After leaving the Blue Lagoon, I checked into my Airbnb, which is a lot more my pace. It's 9:30 p.m. Some dudes are riding their motorcycles around town while the sun is brightly out. The quiet is way too expensive. Anyway, I got some food. I saw half a ship. I had access to Plan B outside of America. We love it. Also, preparing for my trip to Norway. As per usual, I find myself in a large industrial area, not really knowing why I got here. Just walking towards a thing I saw that I thought looked cool. I'm probably going the least optimal route to get there. Okay, I think I want to be there. All right, I made it. This was the thing I saw. I saw this thing from there, and I was like, wow, that looks cool. I'll walk over to this thing. Well, I can't go up it. She's got the right idea. Later on, I got some targeted ads. I saw the sculpture of the unknown bureaucrat, and I saw ducks. Look at the duck! The next morning at 7:30 a.m., I made a stupid decision, and I decided to take a big old tour on a tour bus around the Golden Circle. Hello from a trailer in Norway. I gotta talk about this. Where's the camera? I slept outside last night. You'll see it next week. Okay. Tours on a tour bus are fine for some people. I'm not about to yuck anyone's yum. But something that I don't enjoy is being trapped with people I don't like. This was a bus of about 50 rich white Americans fresh off a cruise ship. And I got to hear some very lively conversations about how COVID was a hoax. One bright side is I got to see this famous church. This is the only time I saw it. This is it. I truly just need to remember that following groups of people for set amounts of time and being told exactly what to take a picture of, even though it's boring as shit, you're taking a picture of gray rocks, is not for me. All that said, the landscapes around the Golden Circle were truly spectacular, even if I did experience them surrounded by people. The groups all started to look so homogenous that I had to pick out this lady every time I couldn't find my group. Thank you for your service, Pink Pants. You did me well. Apparently the weather was so good that we got to see all 3 of their giant volcanoes, which never happens. You can't tell from this footage, but I flinched so hard when it went off. After geysers, we got back on the bus and then went over to see some glaciers. Oh, that's gonna be gone in about 10 years. Which were right next to these falls. They are called this. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I've been told my accent is terrible. After looking at the falls for long enough, I got some food out of my bag and ate it by myself because this was the alternative. We were doing excellent on time, so we went to an additional little spot across the tiniest bridge in the world. I love little spots like this. It was so pretty and so quiet, but also highlighted something that bothers me. Why do people stand in front of the thing? Like, why are you taking a picture of yourself in front of the thing? Because if you took a picture of the thing, it would look like this. Like, oh, pretty, the thing. And then you put yourself in front of it, and you look like this. The only time this is acceptable, right here. I signed up for a dual tour with whale watching included, and thankfully none of the people from the bus were there, and there was a bar. Look at that bar. Look at that bartender. There was a bar. There's Jameson in this coffee. I do it right. Thank you, Elding Whale Watching. Good goddamn. I had to listen to retired rich white Americans complain to an Icelandic tour guide about why the Icelandic taxes are too high and the lack of McDonald's. I'm gonna watch some whales now. This crowd already seems a little bit better. Fuck. And indeed, the crowd was better. The scenery looked like this. Iceland does it right when it comes to landscapes. I looked like this, charming and sexy as always. It was a pretty successful whale watching trip. We saw quite a few spouts, a couple of tails, but if this is something you're planning on doing, just know that this is about what you see.
Water blow at 12 o'clock.
One more time for the people that missed that. There it is, right there. That's about the whole trip, but it was very fun. The next morning, I got a glance at this guy and this guy before heading to the airport to get on my way to my next destination, which is Norway. Look at that sign for Oslo. Okay, let's go. Bye.
That's where I live. Well, near Stewart. Hope Sound.